It's the FA Cup. That's what it is. I think after thinking back after that performance, and you think this is maybe a late match reaction, but no, it's right on time, actually. This match reaction is actually right on time, or a reflection of the match close. We're not just reacting because it's not instant, it's more of a reflection. And a few hours after the event of Mansfield 1, Arsenal 2 in the FA Cup, and Arsenal actually progressing to the quarterfinals, first time since 2020 after beating Sheffield United. We're feeling good. We're still in the running of winning 4 trophies this season. So as long as we can say it, we will. But people, today, I watched my team struggle against League One opposition. And I saw Chelsea struggle against Championship opposition as well. And with the likes of Mansfield and the likes of Wrexham as well, you gotta you know what I'm saying? Honestly. Because I said I wanted to be treated to an FA Cup Classic in the match overview, right? For Mansfield versus Arsenal, of course. And it's a historic ground. And Mansfield almost created history on probably the most historic ground in the English football. It's the oldest one. It's the oldest one. And then Wrexham, with their rise now with the Reynolds brothers, you know what I'm saying? They're not quite the Craig twins, you know what I'm saying? But the Reynolds brothers making their way through league after league after league and almost took it from Chelsea. I mean, that offside from Wrexham today, I'm not going to lie. I mean, VAR is VAR, but I'm not going to lie. I hated VAR today. Because if that was 20 years ago, but Wrexham still was, but I don't know. But let's say it was like 10 years ago. How long has I been here? You know what I'm saying? Let's say it was like 10 years ago, right? Let's say it was like 10 years ago. Okay. And that's a goal, you know? And I get it, it's offside this, but you know what I'm saying? That for a moment there, Wrexham were in dreamland. And I think if Mansfield had a bit more quality today against Arsenal, they could have been in dreamland as well. And that's what the FA does. The FA Cup does. It creates dreams. It creates opportunities for teams that don't get to play Premier League teams week in, week out. Can we cause that giant upset? Why can't I speak tonight? Lord of mercy. Can we cause that giant upset? Can we actually go toe-to-toe with billions of pounds now? Because Arsenal are now in that conversation. Can we go toe-to-toe with billions of pounds and see if we're up to scratch? And both of those teams today were up to scratch. Absolutely up to scratch today. More up to scratch than Arsenal have been in recent games. Mansfield today potentially gave us our toughest test in the last few games. Am I being harsh on Tottenham, Chelsea and Brighton? I don't know. Mansfield caused us problems today. The strikers caused us problems. Will Evans caused us problems. You know what I'm saying? Caused us problems. The whole team caused us problems. A lot of their shots were off target. Well, apart from the goal. And the first few minutes as well. And honestly, they stuck it on us. They stuck it on us. And Wrexham today, oh my Lord. So close. So close. So close. It was so close. But Arsenal, we didn't play well today. We didn't play well today. As much as it is the magic of the FA Cup, there is still a consistency with players. And some of the same narratives are still going on, like Jesus, Martinelli, Trossard. Where were you today? I don't know where you were today. But you know what? Even in talking all this, and I'm going to get to it. I'm going to save the best till last. But where were you today? We're up against the Mighty Stags. And big up the Mighty Stags today. They gave their best outfit today. But I'm expecting to see something today from either of you. I'm getting the little negatives out of the way first, because there are some good positives from the game that we can take. But it's another consecutive game where we haven't played well. And even against League One opposition, we didn't look great today as well. But we are winning. I did say at the beginning that we're still in the conversation of a quad. So don't say it's negative, because that would be a lie. Well, this is constructive criticism right here. We are allowed to construct what? We're allowed to criticize constructively. You understand, people? That big up yourself. Welcome back to Rasenal TV. I am the host, Dini. I hope you're all blessed and well. But we weren't playing well. We did not play well. But the difference, simply this, between the two teams today was quality. Absolute quality. Madueke, first time. Assist from Martinelli. I say Martinelli had a bad game, but he did get an assist. Martinelli's actually got a lot of goals in the FA Cup. He's got 4 goals in the FA Cup and an assist as well. But he didn't have his best game today. But he assisted one of the goals. So let me be fair. Martinelli did something. That's fair. Like, he did something. People probably cussing me in the comments saying, no, Martinelli assisted Madueke's goal. Right, fair enough. Say no more. Nice goal. Who assisted Eze? I actually can't remember who assisted Eze. But even Eze's goal, out of your feet, roof of the net. That was the difference. That's the quality that we signed. But then again, did Madueke have the best of games? No, there was sometimes the ball just going into Rosie, why? You know what I'm saying? Rosie. And it wasn't looking rosy at times. It wasn't rosy at times at all. I'm talking loud flowers now. I'm talking about roses now. It wasn't rosy at all, people. Not nice. It wasn't easy today. But credit where credit is due. Every single time. So you have a duty of care to say what it is. We weren't great today. But people, we got the win and we're through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And I think the best part about today was that Max Dowman is back playing football. And he won't. I'm going to say this now. Max Dowman won't get many games for the rest of the season. I'm saying that because I don't think he shouldn't, in theory, get played that much. Because Madueke should be playing out of his skin. You know, Martinelli should be playing out of his skin. Trossard should be playing. In theory, he shouldn't be nowhere near the team. But he's 15 years old and he's balling out. And he could have scored today. I'm thinking he might have snatched at his shot. He shoots it straight at the keeper, but he just literally drag it to with the keeper's left, your right a little bit more. Come on now. And we have more points to kill the game. Saka had a point to kill the game. There was one point, it was literally a 6-on-2. I think it was a 6-on-2 or a 4-on-2. Arsenal to Mansfield. Poor counter-attacking. Why are we so poor at counter-attacking and breaking away? It doesn't make sense, people. I don't know. I'm not going to cry about it because it's not that sad. Boy, it's kind of sad. But then I saw a stat today. I'm going to do it off the top of my head. But I saw a stat today, people, that Arsenal are the first English side this season to score 100 goals in all competitions. And apparently, only 28 of them are from set pieces. How about that? Because you know what, people? There is a nasty narrative going around that Arsenal are a set-piece team. And yet, of the 100 goals we've scored this season, only 28 are set pieces. Don't let the people fool you. Don't let them fool you. Because we are playing good football. Very good football indeed. I promise you that. Do you know what I'm saying? Good. So on that note, people, we got the FA Cup quarterfinal draw on Monday. And then Champions League on Wednesday. Leverkusen and the Arsenal go marching on. Do you know what? I don't care who we get in the FA Cup quarterfinal. I don't care. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to win the FA Cup quarterfinal, whoever we get. I almost said something mad there. You lot got that, right? I almost said it. But Arsenal will win that FA Cup quarterfinal because we're just finding ways to win. I don't care how ugly it gets, because it's going to get good. And you lot are afraid. I'm talking to the rival fans now, because the Rasenal community were good. Big up the community every single time. Big up the community every single time, because you lot are so good to me. So, so good to me, family. Honestly. Honestly. And life is good. And life is going to get so much better indeed. And we are happy. So, people them. People them. Who do you want in the FA Cup quarter-final? Who would you rather, Man United or Tottenham in the FA Cup quarter-final? Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, life is good. That's what I will say. But the FA Cup, big up Mansfield, big up Wrexham. On to Monday, then on to Wednesday. Let's see what the Arsenal can do this season. Oh, it's just starting to get good. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Rasenal TV. Peace.